Hey, what's up everybody? This is Penn. Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, this would be a continuation off of my latest video dealing with a Q&A from a viewer um, that wanted to know some more information. So this would be a continuation, just diving a little bit deeper into the options and some potential settings that can improve this particular viewer experience. So I'm going to read the question and then I'm going to get into the video shortly. So thanks, Penn, for the video. That was my hesitation before getting myself an Apple TV 4K. I still need to know if you think VLC is the best media player on Apple TV, and I guess you didn't cover the Bluetooth low audio issue. Maybe VLC audio playback is high enough, but I still don't know how I can increase Bluetooth audio on the OTT apps. Another question I have is the native WebOS entertainment apps are better in picture and audio quality when viewed on Apple TV. Thanks again, by the way. Okay, so I'm going to get into that now. First thing is I will address if I think VLC is the best media player on Apple TV. Personally, in my opinion, no, but it is a great alternative and it is a very lovely option. Listen, it comes down to what are you consuming, what specifically are you watching, and what's more comfortable for you. What will work for me may not work for you. You see my starting lineup on the screen as of the date of this video. 4 applications, very simple, very streamlined, each have their purpose and their function. I keep it simple. I switch things around, just to see what I can work with, to find that optimal experience. But as of today, this is what I'm working with. VLC is a nice alternative if you just don't want to have something, let's say, on an actual server, or if you just like the simplicity in what I show with the other option in the previous video. Now, specifically, we're talking about the Bluetooth audio situation. And for those of you that's new or would like to know how to get that set up, because I'm going to be going into some settings in this video just to show you some options. Going to navigate over to the settings and we're going to go to remote devices and we're going to head down into Bluetooth. And I have some earbuds that's Bluetooth. I'm going to see if my Apple is going to pick it up automatically. If not, I'm just going to initiate the pair. All right, so it got my OLEDs. So let's start the pairing process. And pretty soon you're going to see it pop up. All right, so I'm using the Soundcore Life P3. I'm going to go to that and I'm going to get them paired. It's connected to Bluetooth. It's instant. And you know that when it has the audio for headphones, that setting there. So what you can do in this case is you see this icon where I'm raising the volume. I'm raising it up, but it had that Bluetooth over to the side. See that? So I can max that out like that and I can get max volume. Now, of course, everybody's Bluetooth device is going to be different from my own. I understand that. My particular device comes with its own application, which I can get from a Play Store, which I can dive in and customize it to my liking. And then it's going to automatically sync to my earbuds. On the Apple, that's how you get the max volume, regardless of any application you're going to watch before going into it. And a OTT app, for those of you that don't know, is essentially applications like YouTube TV, Netflix, Hulu, providing you a service in relation to streaming over the internet. That's the nutshell of it. Do your own research outside this video. Okay, so now that we got that set up, let's discuss maybe VLC audio playback is high enough, but I still don't know how I can increase the Bluetooth audio on the OTT apps. So I showed VLC as the alternative last video, but some of these major applications like Netflix, Hulu, things like that, I don't utilize because I go about things in a different way. I started a new project for those of you that's been paying attention to my community tab, and I'm going to dive into Infuse. I have this completely reset because I'm going to start over and do some content with this shortly. All right, so this is Infuse. I have the paid option, but you are free to try this out. Here's something that you might want to utilize. Now, Infuse is different because you're basically importing the content, locally, or it can be from a cloud. It gives you many options when it comes to getting your content to this front end application. Now, I'm going to go down to something that you might like. So for those of you that's utilizing Bluetooth speakers and headphones, there's something called audio. There's something called volume boost. It comes disabled by default when you have Infuse, but you can increase the volume. Let's say it's a movie or a TV show, because not every movie and TV show is going to have the same exact volume and it's going to sound the same when you play it. With Infuse, you can increase it here. So use the method where I'm doing now. You see my Bluetooth is maxed out. You lower it, maxed out like that. And then an application like Infuse, you can lower it even more. And honestly, up to the point where you're going to 300%, that should be loud enough, combined with you maxing out the volume natively through the operating system, to where you're going to have an awesome experience and you're going to hear what you need to hear. And Infuse gives you that additional option. So that can work. You may want to try out Infuse. You may want to look into what you can do with Infuse. This is one of the ways you can increase your experience. So I hope that helps. And after this video, I'll get my Infuse set up, because I do have a new setup. Essentially, I guess I'll do a video of it, but I dropped an NVIDIA Shield and I use Zedu for local playback and use Apple for everything streaming related. So that's going to be my combo going forward. But I hope everybody learned something from this video, just to see what you can do within your native operating system and what options you can have, when it comes to increasing your volume. If you have a Bluetooth headphone or a speaker situation, not everybody's going to have traditional speakers for PC, a soundbar, Dolby Atmos system, surround sound. There's options for everyone. And you have options when it comes to the Apple TV 4K. Now, I will address the last question, if the native operating system applications are better in picture and audio when viewed on the Apple TV. The question is yes and no. Yes, out of the box, the Apple TV does give you a more saturated image. The colors pop a little bit more versus your native television operating system apps in terms of picture. And in terms of the audio quality, it's going to be dependent on the source. However, on the Apple TV 4K, I have the 3rd generation. Apple does not have the audio codecs that you would typically see in a NVIDIA Shield Pro 2019, a Doom Media Player, a Sapiti, and things like that. Zadu, that's currently what I have. And it's going to be dependent on the source and what application that you're using as well. But you can get some good sounding audio out of this device. You just have to know that you're going to be limited in some areas when it comes to the hardware and how they have the software integration set up on this thing as well. So I hope that answers your question. If you have any other questions, or if anybody else has any other questions, feel free to let me know down in the comment section, because comments like this inspire more content coming to the channel. And I just like doing videos like this. Keep it short and simple. And until next time, peace out. I'm finna continue on to my project, and I should have some updates. Maybe I'll post it on a community tab later on the day. And peace out. Thank you for watching.